let's try to conclude this because I think we spent enough time on this.
I think what should be done, I always thought should be done, is that everyone that's really teaching, like seriously teaching, we have these regions, right? The whole point of the regions is not so we hold up banners for areas. The whole point is that we exchange ideas. And we make our own little intranet, the way that we teach, our pedagogies, why we teach this, why we teach that. You know what I mean? What should be universal? What shouldn't be? You know what I'm saying? You know, what's a good way? I see people making curriculums. I didn't disagree with certain curriculums I saw. I completely agree with it.
You say you do disagree?
I disagreed with them.
Okay.
But I love the effort.
Okay.
Because the first curriculum is the one that you make and then you test it out to see if it works. You can't have a curriculum if you don't have the daring to make one. So just because I disagree with it doesn't mean it shouldn't be made. You know? But nobody came up to me and said, Sunius, you have curriculums and you've been teaching curriculums everywhere you went.
Well, you could say, right, that your curriculum has worked, and so can someone like a True One say, yo, my curriculum works. I have all the junk. Okay, peace.
Right.
So now how do we increase that by coming together? Like, to take your curriculum, my curriculum, because I
think we should look at each other's curriculums, see what we say we don't like about it. What is the goal of the curriculum? Because look, my issue is not the curriculums. My issue is with the force of the curriculum. So some of the issues I have with the curriculums is the way that it's forcing students to be God. I don't think there's no curriculum for that. If you notice in my curriculums that I ever gave you, it never said anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It basically makes you a better student, a better critical thinker. Then you make that you could perfectly, for yourself, make the decisions of what a knowledge of self will mean to you for the rest of your life. You know? And how to better, the curriculum should also be focused on helping to better prove that the black man is God. What books, what proofs, how to exercise with those proofs, journals, exercises, right? That's really what the curriculum should be. When it becomes a thing of like, do this to be that, that's when I think it's a little bit, I disagree with it. I'll leave it like that. You know what I mean? But we all should have a discourse where we should share them and this and that. Nobody's ever not asked me for something that I didn't share. You know what I'm saying? In fact, some people have shared parts of my curriculum, like the my food protocols, my diet protocols, right? My health protocol. And then I shared it off whatever. And that got printed and used in certain books. Books that I probably should have got credit for or gotten a little paycheck, right? But it got used because I give it freely if people ask for it because I'm giving it to the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I think should happen. I think we need to really get along. Because, look, we're the generation now building this, though. Are we going to really do the same thing and have the same issues again?
Right.
That's embarrassing to me, though. You know, I would think that someone from Medina that teaches at Mecca could be at least a conduit to say, listen, this is all silly. Mecca made a lot of mistakes, though. They should have been editing their stuff and getting input better. There was no reason why not. It was all ego. You know what I mean? Whereas Medina should have said, you don't want to include us? We will write things too. They should have been writing too. Because we all could have came together and have things easier written. When you have things written down, you have your understanding written. That's why a lot of times they give me someone else's understanding. You didn't write anything. You didn't share your understanding.
Shamgar wrote. Shamgar wrote, you know.
Not those.
Not,
yeah. Maybe we have a fine-tooth comb and not those. We have the flag. That's good enough right now. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it real. Out of all the writers, though, of the great writers, he is not one of the great writers. That's a fact. Out of all the plus lessons, you have Prince, you know, Dumar, Ibn al-Jamar wrote stuff. So many legendary plus lessons. He was not writing them.
Okay. Well, see.
You know?
No, because
but I think
I like Shamgar's writings because of the insight he gave with walking with the Father, right?
Yeah.
And his history. So I consider him a great writer.
They are vital.
Huh?
They are vital in that sense.
Right. They're very vital, right?
Yeah.
A vital writer. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and if he's a vital writer, then I would consider him a great writer. Like okay, so
I definitely see that.
Right.
So I'm in that definitely.
Him,
judge it that way.
Grammatically, or the way his personal.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? And again, but this is why the teaching is if you want to see a lot come together.
Yeah.
Right, but brothers,
but we're not.
Don't come together.
If we're of the age where we're the leading teachers. If we're not coming together, how do we expect the students to come together? How do we make them to make links?
Right, and that's my point that I'm
because look, students of one person shouldn't be looking down at students of another person and be like, can't build with him.
Right.
Now we should be like, we should link up. Because the things I build with though, man, look, when we deal with Kung Fu, we all had different enlighteners. You know what I mean? We all had different enlighteners though, we all came from different paths. So it's like, man, like, we need to do it like that. Or like when we built, like, I edited Star Mel's book. Star Mel's from the desert. I'm not from the desert. I didn't even learn from the desert, really. Like, there's only a few great gods, you know what I mean? Like Born God and others that I really build with a lot, So it's like, we definitely need to come together. And I put that out there, and people didn't answer it immediately. You know what I'm saying? And I hope when they see all this, they get like, oh, okay, I guess we gotta answer. But what was the point of the regions, though? This is the point of the regions, though. Because look, I'm tired of this. All the years I've been teaching here, I've been dealt with backbiting and said, well, students don't teach it like the way it should, or he teaches it different. And it's always with a passive-aggressive remark. You're damn right I teach it different. I'm supposed to have a self-styled wisdom. You don't like it? Teach your day. You know what I'm saying? You don't like it? Tell me what's wrong. They try to tell me what's wrong, but telling me to do something that they can't prove is wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? They can't prove what I was doing was wrong. They just prove that I was different.
Got it?
Yeah, I'm about ready to get out there.
Peace, God.
Yeah, I'm about to wrap up
Only
myself.
one of them mastermind. Ain't nobody can separate it. The one when that's it.
That's right, God.
That's right.
I don't know no other
but,
one. I hear they ain't scientific. I say right, God.
If I
ain't gonna let them confuse me.
Right.
If I had to conclude it, God, it's really that though. If we expect the young that get the knowledge to build and make coalitions and see what they do together, which they should, right? We have so much ease to do it too. We have the internet. We have all this way of communicating. Then it has to be us teachers though to say, listen, he's just here. Because no one ever hears me say, oh man, true born. I don't do that passive aggressive shit. None of my students are going to be like, peace God. None of my students are going to go to another student that was taught by somebody else and go, oh, you were taught by him? Nah, they're actually going to do the opposite. They're going to, you were taught by him? What did he show you? Because that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, so how are we going to have good equality
we have to.
If you're teaching your students,
look,
we have good
this is going to be in shambles though, if we do the same Mecca Medina thing. And just do it in different ways. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny to me that it's people that's not even from Medina that are doing this. It's peers that didn't even, Magnetic is from Jersey.
Wait. Did somebody say that, like,
it's from Jersey.
It's Medina, and then those who want to sound like Medina? Oh, man, God.
You're not from Medina.
Man, listen.
You're not from Medina. What are you saying here? Like,
this is some real gangbanging shit right
here. Yeah. It's crazy.
That's what it sounds like.
It's crazy. And that's what the 85 world does.
Right.
You go everywhere. Like, I remember I was talking one day, years ago, with my older...
Is it just tribalism though?
It is. It's always though. Like, instead of people sharing what they really love about their area or what they've done, the only way they could do it is hype it up over everyone else and say it's the most best. And that's not really what it is. I know there's countless students that are better fit with other people. You know what I'm saying? It's all going to fall where the chips where it need to go. And that's the thing though. When I teach people though, I show them exactly who I am and how I teach, and they can make their own decision. When I get a newborn here, they're not my newborn. They're a person that's going to go back home and really think about, do you want to learn with Sunyas? That's your first decision. Because you could learn with anybody.
Right.
And then when they make that decision though, but they have to know, they know from jump, there's a lot of other people you could learn from. You don't like Sunyas? Dark Kim's here in a hot minute. You know what I mean? Dark Kim's here.
Right.
You can only come here on Saturday, try a lot shot. You know what I mean? But it's like, we can't repeat that again. And I won't deal with passive aggressive stuff.
Yeah,
I absolutely won't deal with it.
The repeat of history. We cannot repeat
Yeah.
history. Or we
And
should not. We should not.
To
People
me,
do repeat
the
history.
passive aggressive stuff to me,
Renew it.
yeah, that passive aggressive stuff was repeating history to me. And that's why I take it personal. I won't have that, you know? I know I have works, you know what I mean? I know that I've taught people that have done good with it. So you're not gonna come here and bash, you know? Because I don't cross out refinement. I feel like people, when they say that outside though, he shudders, you know what I mean? Come on, bro, you can't be scared of a word. You know?
Well, with that, God, I guess we
Yeah,
can
we have to
conclude.
build a coalition, yeah.
We can conclude it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because the next one's not going to be on video.
Oh,
The next one's not going to be on video.
yikes. Peace.
Peace.
You must do your own research, as I did.
If Mega did this.